Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Happy Saturday. I'm stopping by to welcome all my new subscribers to my YouTube channel. I see all the new people over here, and I want to wish you all nothing but blessings on this new journey. All right, this is actually my second page. I have another page by the name of RJ and J's TV. All right. So this one is what I'm building right now to get to monetization. And I really, 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 really appreciate each and every one of you because most of you so far are coming from Tickety Talk. All right. And we know it's going crazy over there, especially today. Like TT is going crazy because a lot of persons don't really know its fate after tomorrow. And you don't know how it go already. Volcano. You don't know already that. I appreciate you all. And I just come over here to just say thank you so much. My heart is filled with gratitude. And just know that I have a lot in store for you. Once you join this team over here, you are a team survivor. We all go through things in life. Trust and believe there's nobody out there who's perfect. Not even God Himself was perfect. So I don't want anybody to come over here thinking that, listen, I am great and I'm perfect and I've never, ever, ever been through anything in this lifetime. You are lying. Because you saying that, that's you going through something right there, being delusional. All right, guys. So happy Saturday. Stay blessed, stay safe. I want you all to live good with each other. I want you to be kind to one another. And I want y'all to love on each other. And I don't want you to forget this. You don't have to be blood to be family. I have only two bloods in my life, and those are the one that came from inside of me. All right? They're my only blood family right now. But you see, I've met some beautiful souls on social media who they are family. That's what family is. We stick together no matter what. It doesn't matter if we haven't spoken for a long time. Whenever we do speak, trust and believe, it's like we never separated. You know what I mean? And family members make sure to help to build each other. All right. So, persons, if you don't know who family is, if you do have blood and they're not supporting you, if you have blood and they are not there in times of needs, if they are not there to uplift you when you are successful, it means that you need to let them go. I've been saying this for 2025. It's my no season. It is also the season to let go of people who they don't, them not serve no purpose in your life. You can let people go. If you have not spoken to them all year 2024 and there's nothing that they had to contribute to your life, trust and believe you'll be okay for 2025 without them. Try. Do a check and see if I am wrong. No lies told. All right. So again, big up on yourself and trust and believe that there's gonna be some cool content coming out. I have story times coming out. I have interviews coming out. I have vlogs coming out, guys, and I'll be coming live more often. So just stay tuned. And remember, I have another channel. So I'm from one channel. So the next my other channel is my family channel. And then for this one, this is where We discuss every and everything. All right. This is where you'll know more about who I am. This is where I'm going to be transparent. So, this is where you want to be. This is going to be a safe space. If there's anything that's bothering you, you can come right here and we can work it out together. All right. If you want to cry, I have a shoulder that you can cry on. It kind of broad enough, can hold on upon it. You understand? Yeah. And I know sometimes too, we just want somebody to just embrace us and remind us that everything is gonna be okay. All right. Sometimes that's what we need. I remember ah, yesterday someone messaged me on TT, and when I read it, I took a deep breath. I whispered a prayer before I answered the person. And I said, how are you feeling now? Do you want to call me? But then I did not even give the person a chance to say yes, no, I can't talk or whatever. I went straight over to IG and I called the person. And the person was breaking down like, big woman for me. And she said that I am not okay. I'm like, speak to me, what's wrong? And you know what she said? She said that she's actually at a restaurant eating because she haven't eaten all day and she felt like, her head feel a certain way. So she know that she needed to eat. And she broke down. And she said people in the restaurant looking at her like, what happened to her? Like, the waitress came over like she was saying, I hope you have money to pay for your meal. You know what I mean? And like I did not know, like you just never know. Sometimes I say people reach out to me, off the ear and say, listen, I admire you, you're an inspiration in my life and you don't even know it. And that's not me tooting my own horn, but it's just reality, yeah. And to see that I got her from bawling and I got her to calm herself down. I was on the phone with her. I was there and I'm like, you're like, I asked her, how far you were from home? She said, like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, you don't have to rush. Don't care if anybody looking at you. I was at this place last week, like last week. I was outside in the cold, bawling my eyes out, right? Because of something that happened to me as a child. And this was the same thing with this lady. Something what happened to her as a child is like she just feel like everything coming back to her now. And you know, I was able to relate to her feeling. I'm like, listen, I understand. I totally understand. And I wish I was close by to hug you. But for now, I'm gonna be sending you virtual hugs. And I hope you feel it. And Vol, that the lady literally stop ball, like she literally just stop ball. And it's like she don't even remember nothing where did I go on before. And she was at the table, she said she was there crying for a long ass time. Like it's like me could have never me could have not see the message. Because funny enough, I was so freaking busy, like me need to stop saying me too busy. And it's like I might just tell me because I was on my break. And I might tell me say to pick up the phone and just check TikTok. Because that's the thing that I'm gonna miss with TikTok too. Bad to bad. I have some people where me have over there where me no know I haven't sent. You're an angel sent from God to motivate that woman. Yeah, I'm here to tell you somebody feel good within myself because she said some things where she does say. It's like she didn't want to hurt herself. And it's like me calm her down. Me calm down the lady. And guess what me start? Me start tell her about me problem. I started to share my story with her. And while sharing my story, it's like she don't even remember say something did wrong with she. She never remember for her story. You understand? So sometimes I say, God, me just want reach the right people them out there where you understand, we really need to hear my side of the story and hear my voice and to know that, listen, you're gonna be okay. You're not alone. The lady says the first she actually cried so much because of that situation. And she sang, Miss, I don't know this woman from Adams. Me just see her on the TikTok there like 2 weeks now, me know her. 2 weeks now I met her. And not even her phone number, me now, because that's it, me not really want to give out the number. Me say, and she was like, we can communicate here. Me say, fine, no problem. Say, I have an IG, we can communicate by IG if it's anything. Because me not really give out my phone number like that. But I had to yesterday, like yesterday, she sent me her number. I'm saying, no, normally me not really give out my number, but me I go call you. Now we can start communicate here. I said, don't be afraid, call me. I said, how are you feeling now? I drove with her in the car till she reach home and she reach inside and go lay down in her bed. I said, how are you feeling now? And she said, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling much, much better. She said the way how she did feel, she thinks she's not gonna drive herself over somewhere. So that's how strong I want my team survivor team to be. A team that uplift and build up each other. Not care how small you think your problem is. We can talk about it. We might not have the money to give for financial problems, but we can pray about it. You understand? Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I think my purpose here is. And the only way me know it is when me see things actually happen. And this is not something that I'm gonna come publicly and talk, but I just had to put that little piece in there. Hmm. Yeah, man. I go check on her later to see how she feeling now. I'm not a therapist, you know. But again, I've been through some things in my life where I tell you I don't know what I can't relate to. The only thing I can't probably relate to right now is getting shot. Like me never get not yeah, me never get gunshot yet. But I was shot at before. You understand? Shot up, car shoot up and all these things. Police drive me down and yeah. Go so out and bad, yeah. And fire shot off of the car, yeah. And see me, yeah? Not one bruise. Meet in an accident, drive over precipice, drop in a sea. See me here. Get locked up. See me here. Fire pie. See me here. You name it. There's a lot of things that I've been through. And see me here. And guess what? It made me stronger. You get me? So if there's anybody out there with a certain situation, trust and believe me, I tell you, we can relate to it, and I can't tell you what to do and how to feel. You get what I'm saying? But I love to say, okay, based on my experience, this is what I did, or this is what I would do, and da da da. So you pick sense out of nonsense. You don't have to listen to me. But sometimes it's good to hear somebody else's experience. I'm happy she's much better and you could help her in that matter. Yeah, man. Sometimes it's a hug is all someone needs to make them happy. And true something, man. A hug go a far way. Kind words go a far way. God is the greatest. You're a blessing from God. I believe that too. I don't care what nobody has to say because nobody knows the relationship that I have with my God. Understand? Yeah, man. So I just hope we can reach out to people because I am on a positive path and we know that people don't really gravitate to positivity. And that's just something that I just don't understand. So if you come out with positive content, you're not going to get, I'm not going to say the recognition that you truly deserve. You won't get people to want to follow you because, sure, you know what I mean? But once you decide to dig into your downfall, because even on this channel, like I've received views from only the videos that I did talking about what happened to me. Because yeah, people business. People want to hear that. People want to hear about your downfall. What if people view it? How many people liked it? How many people commented? Only the persons who I really, really know. Like you, Vol. You get what I'm saying? Them look at something that I talk about. When I might go out there and leave a message, nobody now look on that. You understand? But make something happen to them. You understand? Make something negative knock on them doorway. Them time they see them, I take them look at time. I scoop over. Want come close to you. Make them go ears say things are gone for you. You look to your left, you look to your right, and them that you see. Mm-hmm. But we know what we are about, and if it's even one person must get the message, right? And as I say, I'm reaching out, I'm reaching people who that I didn't even know. So you're still having persons who will watch you. They might not interact with you, but trust and believe. It's if it's even one person out there, give yourself some grace. That's so true. Once you're doing positive things, you won't get recognized. But Volcano, continue doing what you're doing, and Omega always big you up. Go on do what you do. You have a disability, and you're not make because of your disability, it stop you. And I think that's why me gravitate to you so much. You get what I say? Because you are such a strong young man. Like you're in a wheelchair and you notice that I don't talk to you or like at the first me actually I come out and even say that word next to your name because I don't see you as that person. Me see you as you being a human being. You get what I'm saying? So and you know make that limit nothing you know limit your expectations of you being a whole person. You get what I say? But I would love for you to also talk about your life, talk about, I know you did it back in the past, but a lot of persons right now probably don't know. You can probably, revamp the local story and put it back out there. Again, that's positivity that some people might not even want to hear about, but you'll never know because you don't have to be born disabled. You don't have to be born to be in a wheelchair. Anybody can find themselves disabled at any given moment, and that people don't know. Things that happened to me in the past, that no means that it happened to me in the past, it cannot happen to you now in the present. You get what I'm saying? That's what people need to open them eyes and realize say life you can be up today, now within a split second, your life can change. And I like tomorrow, a split second, your life can change. You can have the biggest, nicest house fire can burn down it backside, flat to the ground, and you lose everything. You can have your big posh car driving, you can crash it, and you can not alive in it too. Right? I am not materialistic. Me no money, me want money in a life. And that is why when I realized that I came to this country and I fell to my lowest point in life, I look at it and I say that's a walk over. Why? Because it's not like I don't know good things. It's not like I don't know a good lifestyle because I did work hard to be where I wanted to be. I'm never at the highest point, but I was comfortable to an extent without asking for help from anybody because I know of work for my own. You understand? And to see I had friends and family who left me when I was down because they wanted me to call on them for help. Because in the past, I was someone who never asked for help. People are always the one I look out to me for me help them, and I help them. You understand? And that's why it hurt me so much to see that when I was down, so many persons were clapping and cheering and so happy and gallivanting. I say, yeah, man, that we did want to say happen. For sure, you say they weren't with me all along. People who used to eat out of the same pot with me. People who I used to support. Anything they're keeping, I am there supporting them. I'm going all out. I'm stopping my plans to be there. That's the kind of friendship that I have in me. I still have it. Man, I'm gonna say hard have. I still have it in me. That not gonna ever change because once that's you, you're not gonna change for anybody. You understand? So you know, well, you know how I am when it comes on to topics like these. I'm very passionate, and me continue talk. I say I was over on that channel, and I said, come over here, tell the people them hi and sing, and it's now 21 minutes in. See, 21 minutes in, 21 minutes. But I'm here in this world. People rather to see your downfall more than your greatness. Facts, facts, facts. Mhm. And women are always the ones to tear a next woman down. That's another thing too. Women are always the first ones to tear another woman down. Yeah, man, I know you're passionate about these topics. hmm Sometimes I just wish, like, you see something happen and you're not have nothing good to say. Just shut your mouth. Nobody, don't bother say nothing. Think a little things come up. Even the other day with the whole CMR thing, because people know my background and my experience and stuff like that. People are inbox me. Like people when me not talk to, like on a normal day, they would not inbox me. Then my message me and say you're not doing a video on the CMR's story. I'm like, who is CMR? Who am I to do a video on CMI? Yeah, I mean, because you've been through whatever. Me say, me not know the man. Me not have nothing to say. If you want to ask me to do a video about me, I can. But who am I to get up and go and do a video about a total stranger me not know nothing about based on clippings that I see on the internet? No. Let the other vloggers them do that. You understand? And look where it is now. Imagine if me they come and go kill up all myself and come and attack all these things about the man. See it there now, man gone back home to him family. I am not gonna say that the little girl was telling the truth, and I'm not gonna say that the little girl was lying. At the end of the day, I'm saying I have nothing to say. I am not commenting on it. Period. Leave it alone. So that's another thing too that I have grown to like listen certain things, leave it alone. If you don't have nothing good to say, because trust and believe, I would not have had anything good to say. So when I thought about it, I said, I'm not gonna have nothing good to say. And I really know the story go, so I shut my mouth. A lot of people run and do videos too, and they don't even have the right evidence. Exactly. Understand? I remember coming out and trying to speak up, be the voice for a young lady on TikTok in 2022 that cost me my job in Jamaica. That cost me a whole like me not have nobody at Jamaica when me talk to now because of that young lady just because I was standing up for a total stranger I knew nothing about. She just came on the internet with her story, and I think I felt it. It was so deep, like it was a wound inside of me that actually reopened. And I felt it that day again because I'm passionate when it come on to those things. So it's like I just gradually took it up on myself, saying, no, I can save this young lady, not knowing that I was hurting myself for a whole total stranger. You understand? So that too was something that helped to pull me down to my lowest ever point in life. And because of that, everybody, I had so many, I didn't know that I could have enemies. Never know I could have enemies. Enemies. Until they flip it around and turn me into the victim, saying that I was the one who did all these things. Me. So I learned my lesson in 2022. People come out with their story. I mean, I have to talk about it. Yeah, I'll let me feel it. You just have to just emphasize and say, I'm so sorry this happened to you. But that's it. I'm not gonna be the one to come out and say. And then I think too the reason why I had to speak about it because somebody when me know. This is somebody. This was my boss. This was actually somebody that I knew, and we were good. So it's like it took me by surprise, and I know I did nothing wrong. He was the one who actually gave himself in. I did not. But people were blaming me, saying that I was the one who exposed him. When he's the one who exposed himself, that story with the little girl and the principal, and they flip it on you. That same story. That same story. He was my principal. He was my boss. He was my quote unquote friend at that time because, as I said, this is somebody we were good. You understand? We were good. Plus, he was around my child. My child was also around him. My students were around him. So, like it hit home. Like, so I would not even compare that situation to a CMR because me no know CMR from nowhere. You understand what I mean? I say, me no know the story. So, and again, I was still doing my job because at the time I was still teaching at the school. And what they make sure to tell us in the code is that if you know or if you feel like one of your students is being whatever, even if you can't say the word there, report it. So I was doing my due diligence, trying to make sure that if it's true, this person don't hurt kids who are in my care. So I was just doing my job too. I was being a mother and I was also being a teacher. So we have to be careful. We just gotta be careful, man. We gotta be careful. But these days, most people run with stories for clout. And see, up to this day, a lot of persons did not even know that I was a teacher. Because up to now, I have not really come publicly and really taught my side. Nobody really knows my side of the story. Because me not come out can talk. And this is what, almost 3 years later, me not come out can talk. So of course, because me not come out and talk, people are continue to blame me and say, yeah, true and whatever, whatever, I told lie and whatever, 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 whatever. But fact of the matter, he ended up not being the principal no more, and they threatened to tell me that if I ever come back to Jamaica, they're gonna end my life. They know where I live. They're gonna burn my house down, and all these things, all these things, all these things. So they threatened me just because I stand up for what I believe in, and they're not remembering that they too have kids coming up. I understand because these persons who were against me were all mothers. I understand. But some people are looking close for me, never. Because I could have used that situation and be big today. I could have used that situation and a whole heap of people that know about me because of that. Another situation too that happened at that school. I don't know if you know this one with this little girl, this 8-year-old girl, them sign her body, whatever them do with her and alive her. And if you did hear about that story, but I also spoke on that too. This happened in 2019. And I was the one who put that story out there. I was the one who took pictures because the pictures that were circulating come from my phone. of the little girl. When she was missing, I wanted the whole of Jamaica to look for the little girl. I film my phone take the picture of them. One of the picture that when I circulate, I have my finger in it because I held the paper when I was taking the picture and I used my phone and I went like this. So my finger out there, I go around on the internet from 2019. You understand? I could have also used that opportunity when I was on Facebook at that time, because at that time, we never did on YouTube, we never did Facebook, that's where I was. My first Facebook live, and me did on Facebook from 2005. My first Facebook live was on the same time when the little girl was missing. And I went on it, and I come out and I talk, and I tell the people and to share the picture, look out for the little girl, and all of that, all of that, all of that. I could have been famous, but that's just yes. That was a student of mine. I saw that little girl at lunchtime and she was so sad. And I was the one, like the gear was smile. Probably I was the last person in her life to give her a smile because she was so sad. But because my discernment, when I have me dream it before it happened, not knowing that it was the little girl. Me dream everything. And when I came out and I said, listen, we need to stop. We need to close down the school. Go out there in our numbers. Look for the little girl because I dreamt it. I saw the vision that the little girl is in the community, not far from our home. In my vision, Vol, I actually see the person who did it, but nobody listened to me. Because me gay and me am a Christian and who am I to say that I am seeing things and just the way how me see it in the vision, I same way. So I used to come on Facebook and talk. Me even go like I was passing to go to Price Mart one of the days then when she was missing and they were having a protest, right? They were having a protest and me a pass through and I say, because my kids them did down, the whole school, everybody, all the whole globe did down. Because the whole diaspora, persons from other countries who were Jamaicans, they felt it. And as I say, I me put out the news. And I didn't do it for clout, but it's because me know the little girl number one and it was so close to home. I felt it so much. Like, me never even not think about clout. Me not think about views and them thing there. I wasn't thinking about that. I just wanted them to find the little girl unharmed, right? And I said to my students, I said, kids, we know that, we are all down and stuff. I said, let us try. I'm going to try to cheer you guys up. And you know what I did, Vol? I went to Price, man, going on my car, I said, I beg on no, no make the principal, no make nobody know, say me I leave, because I thief for the day there. So me I drive, go to the foot of the hill, go Price Mart, go buy one cake, and ice cream, just, cheer them up. Because the whole school, everybody a ball. They miss the little girl. And I left my monitor there and I tell her, I said, look over them, don't make nobody know, say me gone. If them come and ask me, just tell them, say me run gone down on my house, to come back. Live. And I ran, I went into my car, and while I was on my way going to Price Mart, I saw the protest. I'm going to pull off on the road, I'm going to go in on the protest. I'm going to turn on my phone on Facebook Live, and I went live. That was my first time going live. And parents were out there who identified me and thing. And I think the MP for the area, she saw me and she did a one little interview and said, "Yeah, this is one of the teachers from the school and whatever, whatever, whatever." And would you believe that one car come and drive over my foot in there? Them nearly mob him because me did there. I was on camera. Me even have it on the other channel, my other something, my clippings of it. And it's like them I say I shut up my chat too much and all of that because I went in the camera and I say, anybody where have the little girl, release her right now, release her, no, no, no. And by the time if I say the last no, the car drive over my foot. Them I try to shut me up. So I don't know people are try to shut me up. But me know me there for a purpose. I'm here for a purpose. Yeah, yeah. So a long time them I try to shut me up. Long time I don't know. I don't know. And the same way how I saw the vision ball, and the same way, 3 days later, them find the little girl, like probably 300 to 400 feet from our home in the bushes. Same place where I was because I walked through the same area. I mean, so I feel like a righteous the little girl there. You know, think of me do it to Rati because it's like it was just too clear for me to say me feel like a righteous and a righteous for them find the little girl. Them find her bag first, and then further down in the bushes, they found her. No underwear on, throat slash, 8 year old. And just the old thought to see that I spoke to the little girl at lunchtime and she leaves school. This is like an hour and a half after she went missing. Because that day school it over early and it was raining heavily. And she was so sad. I'm saying, why you looking so sad, Chantel? And she hold on her head. And I said to her because they didn't allow her to go to a trap meet. And I say, no, say any of me to go up on the trap meet, me that draw you with me. And she smiled. And I said, good, I love that. So I said, listen, because this happened on a Thursday. And I said, listen, on Saturday we're gonna have another trap meet. And me, I'm gonna make sure say you're running on the trap meet there. And she gave me a brighter smile. And I hugged her. And I said later, not knowing that later meant I'm not gonna say that later meant bye bye. And I walked to my class and she walked. I don't know where she went because I didn't look back. And that made me feel so guilty within myself. Like I said, oh, I couldn't know why she like. I mean, I know them always say people know that they're gonna die. They feel it. Like me start beat myself. Like me say, oh, me never know a dead sugar. They like, oh, God never show me that that would have been really the last day. I beat up myself, beat up myself. But I just remember that smile. So even at her funeral, I didn't even look at her body. I was outside most of the time, like I just couldn't contain myself in the church because me say I don't want to see her that way. I want to see her the day that I saw her with that smile. Just to think that I was the last person to put a smile on her face. Guys, so in everything that you do, everywhere that you go, shine your light. Let your light shine. Doesn't matter. Here in America, like most persons, they don't like, I kind of have a culture shock where that part is concerned because people will just pass you on the road without even saying hi, good morning. Like, they look you dumbass in your eyes and not give you a smile or not say hi. And I'm not used to the culture there. I'm not used to it. But I meet some people along the way who will stop and say, hi, how are you? Or, give them a smile. All right, guys. So, again, just remember that you are enough. Go out there and shine. And if you are going through anything, just know that it's not permanent, it's very much temporary. And you're going to be okay. You're not alone. All right? You are not alone. So I'm leaving you with this today. Come on over, share the live, share the channel out to someone who needs a listening ear, who needs a safe space to talk, chill, relax. All right? And I'll see you all in the next video. I'll see you all in the next stream. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. RJ is out. Bye.